When I coach people, I always guide them in the direction where I teach them how to earn more money and live a life of abundance. But many a times people remind me of the old saying that money cannot buy happiness. And to some extent that's true. But the contrary is also true, that if you have money, not necessarily you will be unhappy. In fact, there was a research done by Princeton University in 2018 where they concluded that there is a direct correlation between earning money and your overall emotional well-being. So that's why it's very critical that in today's world, we should focus our energies on earning more money and living a life of abundance. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about 6 reasons because of which you should focus on this objective, because of which you should make it clear in your mind that your goal should be to earn more money and live a life of abundance. So that's why this video is going to be very interesting, a very different perspective that you will get, and not necessarily then you will go back to that old saying of money cannot buy you happiness. So watch this video completely and then try to build that viewpoint, try to build that mindset through which you focus your energies on earning more money and living a life of abundance. Hi, my name is Anjani Kuumar and welcome to my channel. So let's start this video. Now, the first reason that you should focus on and because of which you should actually focus your energies on earning more money is the key question that do you really want the alternative? And the alternative to earning more money is not earning more money. Do you really want to be in that situation? Do you really want to be in a situation where for your day-to-day requirements you don't have enough money? To run your business you don't have enough money? Because ultimately everything in this world runs with the help of money. And that's why this is a very strong reason because of which we should focus our energies towards earning more money, because the contrary of not having enough money is not going to work for you. It will not give you satisfaction. It will not give you happiness. It will not take you in the direction where you want to take your life. It will not give you the kind of lifestyle that you want to live. It will not give you the lifestyle that you want to give to your family members. So that's why it's extremely critical to focus on this one goal where you should earn money and you should try living a life of abundance. The second reason is money brings freedom. Because if you don't have money, your whole energies are focused towards trying to figure out how you can have enough money to meet your basic needs. But if you have enough money in your bank, then it gives you that mental freedom, that emotional freedom through which you can actually live a kind of life that you dream of. You can actually do things that you really want to do in life. You can even help others. That's the other important part, because if you have enough money and which satisfies all your needs, you can use the rest of money to help others. So that's why if you have enough money in your bank, if you earn enough money to meet all your basic requirements, it gives you an enormous freedom of mind, freedom of emotions through which you can live a much better life. So that is the reason it's very important that you should focus your energies towards earning more money, and so that you can get this kind of lifestyle where you have enough freedom to do things that you want to do in your life. Now, the third reason is very interesting. See, the reality is that while in our mind, we may keep having this debate that money cannot give you happiness, money is not everything. But you will realize that this offer of earning more money is available for everybody. So if you're not taking that offer, somebody else will take it and you will just remain where you are. So the whole question is that when there is an open offer which is available to everybody, why not jump and take that offer? Because if you're not going to take that offer, somebody else will take it, and then somebody else will live that life of abundance which you are actually dreaming of. The reality also is that if we are in this corporate world, if we are a part of the economy, the businesses that we are running, somewhere we have to understand the importance of money, because money drives everything. And that offer of earning more money is available to you as well. You might better take it. Otherwise, you will end up losing it out to somebody else who would actually take that offer and actually start earning money which was actually meant for you. So that's the reason it's critical for you to focus on this principle of earning more money and living a life of abundance. The next reason is around inflation. Now, what we don't realize is that inflation in a way is like a thief. It actually keeps stealing our money year on year. The real value of our money goes down by every passing year because of inflation. And if you're not earning enough money to cover up for inflation, ultimately whatever balance you may be having in your bank, the real value of that money will keep going down every year. So to compensate for inflation, it's important for you to keep earning that additional money every year so that at least you are at the same level where you were in the previous years. So that's why it's critical that you keep earning money continuously in your life. It's not about that, once you have earned enough money, you have put that money in the bank and then you are secure. No, inflation will keep eating into that money every year and you need to compensate for that. You need to earn more to provide for that. And secondly, what also happens is that you can make money through money. That's a very basic principle in life. So that's why you need to keep making effort to earn more with whatever you have and compensate for that inflation. And obviously your requirements will also increase, and to provide for all those requirements, to provide for your family needs, to provide for your children's need, you need to keep earning more. And that's why this focus in life is extremely important. Now, I spoke about this Princeton study in the beginning of this video. The study actually told us that there is a direct correlation between earning more money and your emotional well-being. But there is actually a cycle which runs and which we actually don't understand, that if you earn more money, your emotional well-being gets taken care of. And when your emotional well-being gets taken care of, you further earn more money. So there is a cycle which runs in your life, which all of us need to understand. So it's a continuous process that once you have money, you feel good. And when you feel good, you actually put all your energies towards earning more money. And then you feel more good and you ultimately spend money on charity because that also gives you happiness. So there is absolutely no harm in having more money, in trying to earn more money, and follow this cycle of earning more money, getting emotional well-being, and further which results into earning more money in our lives. So that's why we have to understand this cycle, make our efforts in that direction, and actually use that money, whatever we have, to live a life of abundance and also to give others happiness. Because that's exactly what happens. You would have seen that across the world, rich people ultimately end up doing the maximum charity. And that's what we should aim for. And that's why when you understand this whole cycle of money, emotional well-being, money, if you actually implement it in life, you will get all the satisfaction, all the happiness. And the last argument that I make is money secures your future. And by future, I mean long-term future, your retirement and life thereafter. Because what we need to understand is that across the world, the life expectancy is increasing. Earlier, when the life expectancy was in 60s and 70s, probably after retirement, you just had to take care of those 10, 20, 25 years. But now when the life expectancy is growing further, it's going beyond in 80s and 90s, you have to provide for that 20, 30 years. And that's why if you don't earn more now, if you don't save for the future, you will have a problem later on, because inflation is going to be there in those years also. So you have to make a proper calculation for those 25, 30, 35 years post-retirement, where you need to have enough money to compensate for the inflation, to maintain the lifestyle that you want, and all this money you have to earn before your retirement. That's very important. So that's why that also is a very important reason for you to focus on earning more money, because it will not only give you a life of abundance now, it will also secure your life post retirement. So you have to actually view the whole thing from a long-term perspective and start working towards it. So I'm sure you would have got a very different viewpoint about this whole thing of earning more money and how you should look at it. Because in normal conversation, there is something where, we make statements which are more relevant from a conventional standpoint, where we say that money is not everything, you should look at all other aspects in life also, and which is correct. But we also have to remember that when you don't have money, there's nobody who is going to help you. So ultimately, it's your own responsibility to earn enough money for yourself. And that's why these 6 arguments that I gave in front of you are strong enough reasons for you to start focusing on earning more money, so that you get a life of abundance now and later on also. So that's why please start focusing on your own happiness, what will work for you, what will give you a better life, and put all your energies behind that. Don't get into this whole debate of whether money is good, bad, ugly. These debates will keep on happening. They have been happening for last many years, and in future also these debates will keep on happening. Ultimately, you have to think about your own good and do things which are more relevant and which have correlation with your own well-being. So that's why I thought of making this video, which can give you this perspective and probably give you some sort of clarity in your mind that why you should focus all your energies towards earning more money for yourself and your family. So if you have found this video interesting, useful, give it a thumbs up. Do share it with family and friends. And if you have any questions, suggestions, put them in the comment section. I'll answer them. And if you have not subscribed to my channel already, do consider subscribing to get benefited by these kind of videos. And now I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.